I ain't gonna lie.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop a 1 in the chat. Please drop a 1 in the chat so we can get right into today's show. Please drop a 1 in the chat so we can get right into today's show. Just let me know if y'all can hear me clearly out there. Drop a 1 if you in the building. Very much appreciated. Can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me out there? Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, man, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone in the building. Shout out to all the visionaries, man. Shout out to my lovely lady mods. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So do me a favor. If you are here, you're coming through on a vertical feed, double tap y'all screens, man. Double tap y'all screens. Hit the like button. Double tap y'all screens and hit the like button because we need to talk about this today. Make sure you answer the poll on the way in. Answer the poll on the way in. But today we're going to have a personal conversation. So let's see who's in the building. Let me shout everyone out before we get into it. But make sure y'all like today's show, man. Like today's show. Show your support with a like and a share. Show your support with a like and a share. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, y'all. Share it on your community tabs, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitters, anywhere that you share content. Share today's show. This is a message you need to get out to as many of your people as possible. Share today's show. If you haven't shared any of my shows since you've been supporting Sheep Stay Sleep TV, make sure y'all share today's show. Make sure y'all share today's show. Share the content, y'all. Shout out to Art of War in the building. What's good, Art of War? Salute, champ. What's up, Mind Ballroom? How you doing? Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. One of my lovely lady mods that always come through and do her thing over here, man. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. I appreciate you. We are 1 for 1 so far today on the lovely lady mods. Let's see who else is in the building. Shout out to my man, Astral. What up, Astral? Salute. Salute, my brother. What up, Bob? Shout out to Bob in the building. Salute to you, Bob. Shout out to Fierce Soul in the building. Salute, Fierce Soul. What's going on, fam? What's up, Cynical? How you doing? Shout out to the Cynical one in the building. Yeah, we going there today, Astro. We going there today, man. What's up, New York Nikki? Shout out to New York Nikki baby in the building. I appreciate your support as well, New York Nikki. Kashawn Webb. What's up, Kashawn? What's going on with you? Shout out to my comrade Po Boy Films in the building. Salute, 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 my brother. Shout out to my guy, man. That's my guy. Salute, man. What up, Kills? Salute. How do I get on your vertical stream, not the vertical? How do I get on your regular stream, not the vertical one? Oh, it all depends, man. It depends. I'm putting it in vertical mode. That's why you see it in vertical. That's all it is, Astro. Kill says, took me a lot to forgive your ass, but we're cool now. Glad we're cool. No doubt. Shout out to Kills, man. I'm glad you brought that up, Kills. Thanks, Miss Classy Creole. As always, I appreciate you. Shout out to my man, Danny. What up, Danny? Salute. D. Will Rise. What's going on, D. Will Rise? Salute. AC in the building. Salute, AC. Good to see you. Salute, salute. See who else is up in the building. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Glad you're in the building. I appreciate your support. Another one of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down over here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to everyone that's in the building, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Y'all see today's show. Y'all see today's show, man. Y'all see today's show. But we're going to start today's show off with a video. We're going to start today's show off with a video. So make sure y'all double tap y'all screens on the way in. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, man. We going there today, fellas. I feel like we need some motivation, man. I need some motivation. We all need some motivation. So let's get into it, man. We're going to start this show off with a video. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in a vertical feed.
Say that because of this person, this was happening in my life. No, that's not the truth. If they have power, you gave it to them. And at any point, if you want to take it back, you have the right to take it back. So I'm trying to tell you, you got to take ownership. This is your life. And so, yes, you might have messed up. It's okay. Ask for forgiveness, make corrections, and then from this day forth, say, I'm taking control.
Let's play that again.
Don't you ever say that because of this person, this was happening in my life. No, that's not the truth. If they have power, you gave it to them. And at any point, if you want to take it back, you have the right to take it back. So I'm trying to tell you, you got to take ownership. This is your life. And so, yes, you might have messed up. It's okay. Ask for forgiveness, make corrections, and then from this day forth, say, I'm taking control.
Shout out to ET, man. Shout out to Eric Thomas. The what do you call himself? The hip hop motivator. Shout out to him. What up, Joe? Salute to Joe in the building. Salute. Appreciate your support. What up, Stingray? Today's show. How to forgive without being weak. How to forgive without being weak. Now, I had to add in the without being weak part because a lot of men think that to forgive is a form of weakness. Notice what I said. What's up, Ben Rick? Appreciate your support, Ben Rick. Salute. What up, Ebo? What's going on, bro? Notice what I said. A lot of us men thinks forgiving someone is a form of weakness. I'm going to say it again, because sometimes what happens with our brains is sometimes we hear what we want to hear. So this is why I'm repeating this, because a lot of us men, and I'm talking to men, a lot of us men want to be forgiven more than we forgive. Yeah, we going there today. We are going there today. We going there today. Because I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Double tap that screen. AC. That's and I rock with you, AC, and I know you're not saying this as a cliche. You're saying this because you mean it and you believe it, right? But that's cliche, bro. Let's be honest. That's cliche. That's easier said than done, AC. True or false, bro? That's easier said than done. It's easy to say, how could you not forgive someone but expect God to forgive you? That's easy to say. I've been hearing that my whole life. But when it comes to how you feel about yourself and how the hurt you, is why I say it's cliche. Because if people really followed that, there'd be no depression. There'd be no mental health department. You see, everybody'd be walking around here happy if that weren't cliche. See, I'm not saying it's not true because I believe it. I believe that to be true. And we're going to get into that later. But on a human level, that's cliche. And I'm going to tell you why it's cliche, especially for the brothers, especially for us men. Because when our feelings get hurt, it hit different. What Jay Maine say? It hit different. It hit different when a man get his heart broke. It hit different. It hit different. It hit different when you find out one of your homeboys smashing your girl. Then when a homegirl find out her homegirl smashing her man. See, it hit different. It hit different. And we got to be honest. We got to be honest. Oh, it hit different when it comes to men. Because men are not, unless you was raised this way, men are not emotion first. For the most part, a lot of us men were socialized as boys to not have any feelings. Some of us were even told time and time again that You don't have feelings. You a man. Men don't have feelings. See, yeah, we going deep today. We going there today. We going there today. Because I want brothers to really start doing the work on themselves. Because when you start doing that, fellas, your outlook begins to change. Your outlook on life, your outlook on people, how you interact with people is going to change. But if you still operating from that same place, if you are operating with those same negative feelings and thoughts, and those are at the forefront of your life, we're going to keep crashing out. We're going to keep crashing out. Let's be honest here, fellas. What is the source of our anger? What is the source of your anger? This is why I say we got to heal before we build. What is the source of your unforgiveness? Who in your life that you made a vow to yourself to never forgive? And I'm asking y'all that because this is what men do. This is what men do. You know what we call it now? Oh, we setting boundaries. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because setting negative boundaries only reinforces negativity. We're going to talk today. We're going to talk today. We're going to take a little pivot from this, from the political stuff, from what's going on with Diddy. We're going to take a pivot from that. And I want to talk to the brothers today. Let's do some introspection today, fellas. What is the source of your unforgiveness? Who in your life have you vowed to never to forgive? You don't have to say why they hurt you, because you know why. But who in your life you made a vow to yourself, or you sworn to yourself that you will never forgive what they done to you? You'll never forgive it. You'll never forgive them. Salute, champion. Shout out to the OG Elisino in the building. He said his source of unforgiveness is abandonment. Abandonment. You want to know what mine is, champ? Disloyalty. Disloyalty. I've said this plenty of times on this channel. I don't do well with betrayal. If you want to see me turn into something I don't want nobody to see me turn into, betray me. You will see a side of me that you never thought was there. Betray me. Make me feel like you betrayed me. It's over for you. It's over. See, I told y'all about this when I was going through my YouTube saga, when I was beefing on YouTube. Who remembers? Who was around? Some of y'all was around when I was going to war with my so-called colleagues on YouTube. We're going to talk about this. What up, Hubert? Shout out to my guy, Hubert, man. Salute to you, my brother. He says, salute to you, sir. We appreciate what you're doing in these streets for all the visionaries. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate your support, man. Tyrone Biggs says, my cousin. Shout out to my man Double C in the building. Salute, Double C. He says, I sworn to my grave that my dad I won't forgive until he comes correct with me. That's deep. That's deep, Double C. So Tyrone said his cousin. Double C said his dad. Fear Soul says, I was going to say betrayal for me. Betrayal, bro. That is one of my Achilles heel. Betrayal. Disloyalty. Betrayal. Boy, that's a big one for me. Shout out to Ebo. Salute, Ebo. Appreciate your super chat. He says, men denying feelings creates emotional suppression, reduced emotional awareness, interpersonal issues, increased aggression, identity confusion, physical health problems, and all kinds of other ish. Absolutely, my brother. Salute to you, bro. That's a fact. And this is why I vow to create a space for men to express those things. Why? Because we're human. Before we're males, we're human. See, we're human. So by us denying or suppressing what makes us human, it creates situations where you begin to do things that are inhumane to yourself and to others. You see? So mine is betrayal. I don't do well with betrayal. Shout out to my brother Papa Flock in the building. Salute, bro. I appreciate that Zell yesterday too, King. Salute to you. What's up, L'Oreal? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. Another one of my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Thank you so much, Miss L'Oreal. Good to see you. We 3 for 3 today, y'all. We 3 for 3 today. Betrayal. I don't do well with betrayal. I don't. I don't. And that is why y'all saw me go to war right here online. Y'all, some of y'all saw the streams, some of y'all was around, some of y'all wasn't. Right? But I don't do well with betrayal. So when I was betrayed, we're not going to go all the way around what happened because a lot of y'all know what happened. Right? You find out you around some dudes who don't want to see you be you. You see? And then you find out that you around dudes that you actually support and champion, and they behind your back tearing you down. They behind the scenes trying to work their move to try to get you canceled, try to get people not to rock with you. And these are the same guys who I thought was cool. I've never done nothing to those dudes or anything. those dudes never had a legitimate reason to do what they've done. But this is what I found out, y'all. I found out that it is not up to the person who's getting violated to decide why they're being violated. See, so when I say they didn't have no legitimate reason to do what they done, that's my opinion. All the things that they done, they probably felt justified in doing it. They probably felt justified in doing it. Just like I felt justified in firing back. And not only firing back, but going on attack mode. Because see, if I consider you somebody cool, somebody that I rock with, somebody that I will defend, someone that I have defended, someone that I have supported. See, when people like that turn on me, my mind switches. And it switches into a mode that isn't healthy. It's not healthy. And how I know it's not healthy? Because I get the effects of it when I'm calmed down. Does that sound familiar to anyone? You ever get mad? And when you calm down, you start feeling all the shit in your body? That's me. You know, like when when Bruce comes back from being Incredible Hulk back to Bruce, how he usually wake up, sleep, or he's drained of his energy. That's me. And I realized that a couple of years ago. That when I go to that mode, and then when it's time to calm down and get back to homeostasis, I'm hurt. Not physically, internally. My energy is depleted. I don't want to talk. And what I realized as I got older, I realized that being mad hurts me more than the person I'm mad at. Oh yeah, we going there today. I told y'all we going there today. See, when I get on that attack mode, all I see is the target. That's all I see. And I'm not stopping until you're destroyed. See, I know how to describe my anger. Yeah, Fear Soul. Yep. Yeah. I get the rocking. I get the pacing back and forth. You know what I'm talking about, Fear Soul, when you get to doing this? This how I get, y'all. When I get in that mode, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. You know what I want to hear? No, stop. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. I want you to beg to stop. I want you to beg for mercy. Oh yeah. I'm one of those. I'm one of those. And I'm going to torment you. I'm going to torment you. And if I get my hands on you, when I get to that mode, I don't care about the reason. I don't care about what happens. This is why I had to get a hold of this thing a little something. Because I'm not the dude that need to go take some drugs to get the courage to do something to somebody. You know what my drug is? Rage. When I get in that mode, I don't care about jail. I don't care about who gonna be here for my mother. I don't care about nothing but you paying for what you done to me. And I want you to feel every feeling that I feel. I want you to feel it. Because I want you to learn that it's people in life you shouldn't play with. And I know some of y'all right now are saying, well, what's wrong with that, DS1? Nigga, that's the devil. You think I don't know that? You think I don't know that? What did I tell y'all the Capricorn was in the occult realm? In the occult realm, Capricorn is the Baphomet. Yes, in the occult realm. In Greek mythology, Capricorn is Hades, which is Satan, which is hell. Hades is the place where the Virgo goes into hell and have sex with the devil, which is the Capricorn. The horned goat, the Sabbatic goat. I had to learn about my own demons and what they're attracted to. And what they are attracted to. You know what my demon loves? Unforgiveness. Yep, I said it. The demons that I battle, they love unforgiveness. They love anger. They love wrath. They love lust. Yeah. They love alcohol. This is why I don't drink. This is why I don't drink. This is why I don't drink. Not because I get crazy, but because I know what I'm feeding. This is why I can't use narcotic drugs. I can't pop pills. I can't do none of that. Because my demons is, I know my demons. I know what they like. I know what they feed off of. I know what they feed off of. I know what they feed off of. Shout out to Ebo. Appreciate the super chat, brother. He says men. Okay, I read that one. Shout out to Ebo for doubling up. He says, I feel you, bro, but I don't think you're wrong for having standards against immortality. Theft, lying, and especially betrayal are things one shouldn't tolerate, period. Just my opinion, bro. I totally agree, bro. I totally agree with you. I don't disagree with nothing you said, bro. I agree. But today's show, bro, is about realizing the next step. Because that's the first step of having those standards, of not being tolerant of those things around you. But the next step is, what do you do when somebody violated? What do you do? What do you do then? And I'm not saying, what do you do to another person? I'm saying how you're going to deal with it. Meaning, how are you going to internalize it? See what I mean, bro? How are you going to internalize the hurt? And how are you going to transform it? You see? And a lot of us men, as men, we haven't been taught how to sit down with those types of feelings and deal with them in a positive way. You see what I mean? A lot of people, when they see men go off on a deep end or spaz out, a lot of people just think, oh, who pissed that man off? Like it's normal. See, what I want y'all to understand is that it's okay for us to be human. And the first people who need to treat men like humans are other men. This is what I'm talking about, Ebo. The next step. So unforgiveness doesn't stop your greatness. Because it can. Because it can. Unforgiveness could stop your growth. How do I know this? You looking at one. You're looking at one who has difficulty dealing with betrayal. It's hard for me to forgive a person that I trusted around me, that I trusted in my house, that I trusted with my life, that I trusted with my freedom, for them to betray me. See, I don't want to even say what the demon just told me how I should feel. You see what I'm talking about? These demons, fellas, right? These low-level demonic emotions that are actually backed by demons. Anger, look it up. They have they got dip for your feelings, and they have demons for them. Depression demon, anxiety demon, the anger demon, the wrath demon. These are demons. that attach to those energy spaces in your body that are underdeveloped. Unforgiveness could stop your greatness. You know why? Because if God made you a leader, right? If he made you a leader, you think you're not going to have to know how to deal with betrayal? If I'm supposed to be in a leadership position, leading other men, I need to know how to deal with betrayal. Because some of you niggas are going to betray me. Some of you niggas are going to betray me. You know why? Because y'all going to abort the mission. And guess why? Guess what else? Guess why else, fellas? How I know you niggas are going to betray me? It's human nature. It's human nature. It's human nature. That as a leader, somebody gonna go against you. Somebody gonna test you. Are you really built for that position? Are you really built to lead? Are you really ready to lead in a positive capacity? How are you going to do that effectively and you can't forgive nobody? Let me correct myself. And you can't forgive yourself. Because see, as a leader, our job is to forgive ourselves, right? For the negative feelings that come upon us when we violate it. This is why they say forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for you. Because what you have to forgive yourself for is all the negative shit you thinking about doing to that nigga when he did what he did to you. That's what you asking forgiveness for. That's what you want to be forgiven for. You want to ask to be forgiven for getting that mad, for letting anger and wrath take over you and rule the situation. See? You see? That's why you always hear me say, yeah, you might be a leader, but are you an effective leader? Are you effective? Unforgiveness makes you less effective. Unforgiveness makes you less effective. How do I know this, DS1? How do you know this, DS1? Because when I was beefing with the people that I was beefing with, guess what everybody was telling me? DS1, don't worry about that, bro. Keep it moving. DS1, don't pay them no attention. DS1, don't feed into that. And guess what I kept doing? Shooting. Guess what I kept doing? Coming at niggas every day. I did it for about 3-4 months straight. Full out onslaught. Content based now. See, I don't do beef streams. I made them niggas part of the content. I made them part of the content. Ain't no panel. Smoke session. All smoke. pure content. Go back and check out the spiritual warfare series. Why you think I created that series, the spiritual warfare series? Because I was at war. I was at war. And then guess what I found out? Nigga, you at war with yourself. You at war by yourself. You thought more about them niggas than what they were. DS1. You thought they was real niggas. Not them. They know they fake niggas. You thought they was real. You ain't going to war with them. You going to war with yourself. Because the expectations you had of them niggas, they're never gonna live up to. And guess why, DS1? Because that's who they are, bro. You thought too much of these niggas. You thought they valued you. You thought they was on some real shit. That don't mean they supposed to be. They could be the fakest niggas in the world. Guess who make the decision to fuck with them? You, DS1. You. You made that decision, buddy. And instead of me forgiving myself, because I don't like to feel played and embarrassed like most men, I'm taking these niggas to war. I'm taking these niggas to war. And I did all of that. Did all them shows, did all them streams. And when I go back and listen to them now, I don't even like how that shit sound. I don't like that. When I go back and listen to some of that stuff, man, I'll be like, yo. Because I've moved on from that. Not saying that I'm so far removed. No. But just the little steps that I've took and been taking and will continue to take. I don't even like that shit, man. And people was telling me, when I would come off them streams, people was hitting me up on Instagram. People was, yo, DS1, chill. DS1, get back to the content. DS1, stall them out. And you know what I used to think? You know what I used to think? I used to think when people was telling me to chill, move on, I used to think, and guess this is what I used to say. Oh, y'all niggas defending them? That's what I used to say. I said, oh, so y'all defending them? So y'all don't see what they done. Notice, listen to what I'm saying. You didn't see what they done. Y'all taking up for them. Them. When I'm not listening to people who actually cared about me and was trying to tell me nigga, worry about you. You talking about them. I'm talking about you. See, I couldn't even hear that back then. I couldn't even hear it. They telling me what's best for me. They worried about me. I'm thinking they defending them. When these people worried about me and care about me and want me to be okay and don't want my blood pressure to raise and don't want me to crash out on one of these niggas. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see, damn, these people care about me. These people care about my well-being. These people want me to hold my position. I let them niggas trick me out my spot. You see? And what I found out was that is the way to defeat me. The way to defeat me is to get me to defeat myself. Because they couldn't handle the smoke. And I'm not bringing up nothing from the past. I'm not trying to show off or nothing. But they couldn't handle that smoke. They wasn't ready. It was unexpected. I came through like a Unabomber. Every day. Hiroshima every day. But what did it do to me? See, this is what I want to talk to y'all brothers about today. What did it do to me? What did it show the people about me? See, men, when we get in our anger, especially a guy like me, I don't care who watching. And that's a problem. That's a problem. That's a problem. See, when I get in, I don't care who around. I don't care about none of that. I don't care who see, I don't care. And that's a problem. That's a problem that I have. Yeah. When I get in that mode, I don't care. That's not good for leadership. That's not good for leadership, DS1. That's not good for leadership, DS1. That's going to make people apprehensive to follow you, DS1, because if you get pushed to a certain limit, you might be the reason we all crash out. You might be the reason we all die. This is what I had to realize, bro. I had to sit back. I had to start looking at shit like, hold up, son. I thank God that ain't nothing happened to me. Because again, when I'm at that point, don't touch me. Don't say nothing to me. Move as far as back as you can. That's not good, man. That's not good, man. Because some people are afraid of people like that. You know that? Some people won't listen to anything a person like that has to say. Because, nigga, if I disagree, you might blow up on me. And I'm saying this because I started looking from the outside in. It's not because that's how I feel about myself. It's because I start putting myself in other people's shoes. And the people that are looking to me for leadership. I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I'm not. See what I mean? But you got to know how to deal with your demons as men. And one of the most powerful things you could do is to forgive yourself. You not forgiving the other person. You forgiving you. I'm not even going to say what I'm thinking right now. But you gotta ask for forgiveness from God when you get in that spirit, because it could be catastrophic for some of us. Oh yeah. It can be catastrophic for some of us. See, some people, when they talk about this stuff, they talk like it's an easy fix. 1, 2. That's because a lot of these people ain't really dealt with their demons. A lot of people play around them. See, I look my demons in the face. I know it's a demon because I know how it changes my mood. I know how I feel fire coming up my spine. Yeah, I get like that. I get the itching. Somebody gotta feel this. I get the yeah. That's how I know. It could be catastrophic if you don't learn how to forgive, man. If you don't know how to forgive, unforgiveness is a lot of men's weakness. Unforgiveness is a lot of our weakness. Forgiving ourselves for falling in love with that Jezebel, for falling in love with Delilah, for falling in love with that skank. We still haven't forgiven ourselves for it. Because we think we're supposed to forgive her. No, you're supposed to forgive you. for even allowing yourself to be exposed to what you've been exposed to. You got to forgive yourself, bro. We not perfect. No matter how smart we are. See, men, we naturally have egos. All men. All men. All men. All of us. That's why when a woman cheat on us or do whatever that's why we get to saying what we saying. Not because that's how we really feel about the person. No, we saying that because we hurt. And we haven't forgiven ourselves. Especially guys who just think they too smart for their own good. You know, because there's some niggas out here who think that they got the perfect vetting process and they just know how to pick them. No, you don't. No, you don't. Get off your own jock and forgive yourself. Because you stayed with that girl knowing she had a half a Kit Kat and a box of baking soda in the refrigerator. And you decided to come in and try to be something you wasn't and got your feelings hurt. You got to forgive yourself for that. Forgive you. Forgive you. You see? You gotta forgive yourself for trusting the homies on the block. For trusting gang. What up, gang? I hate that shit. What up, gang? Shut up. What up, gang? Shut up. You gotta forgive yourself, right? For thinking that the homies and the homeboys and the Sig Wells and the GFs and the big bros, you got to forgive yourself for joining that bullshit. You did it. You got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive yourself for taking an oath and pledging allegiance to something that only destroyed your life. You got to forgive yourself. And the reason why I say you got to forgive yourself, because the person that hurt you, they got their own reasons for why they did what they did to you. And guess what? Guess what I found out, brothers? Guess what I found out? Because a lot of us be wanting to know why they did it. I found out that most of the time when niggas do some foul shit to you, some greasy, disloyal, backbiting, greaseball shit, it ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't really got nothing to do with you. It got something to do with who they are. It got something to do with their character. And sometimes in life, some people don't know how to treat you. So that's why they hurt you. See, some people, some of us are so influential and so powerful and don't even know it, that some people will hurt you because they don't know how to respect you. They don't know how to deal with you. This is what I learned. when I was at war with them niggas. See, them niggas ain't know how to really accept me. That's what I learned about the manosphere. Them niggas didn't know how to accept me. So that's why they made me an enemy. Because we don't know how to accept him. We don't know how to control him. So let's destroy him. Oh, we can't destroy this nigga. Let's convince him to destroy himself. Because we realize that this brother loved people hard. He really loved people genuinely. So what we gonna do is we gonna shit on him and get him to cancel himself. We're gonna make him embarrass himself to the point where people just become turned off from him. We're going to move him out of his position. See, fellas. See, sometimes, or let me just say this. It can only be one king on the chessboard. It can only be one king. It can only be one king on the chessboard. Everybody else, besides the queen, are subordinates. But see, only a king could recognize another king. And other kings need their own kingdoms. They need their own chessboard. See, this is what I realized. This is why they never respected we are our own agency. Because it's like, I ain't sharing shit with you. This is what I realized. This is what I realized. That war that I went into taught me a lot about myself. Because I've been knew who they were. It taught me a lot about me and who I am and how am I portrayed to others. See, and I probably got this from my dad, but I don't walk around and act like I'm a king. I don't act like that. But that doesn't mean that that's not how other people see you. See, I don't really be invested into how people see me because I don't look at myself like that. And that could be an issue. That may be an issue that I might need to talk to my therapist about. And I'm bringing this up too because my wifey, right? And shout out to her because I know she watching. Hey, baby. And she remembers this. If she listening or if she gonna catch the playback, she remembers this. But she asked me, she said, do you know who you are? I said, nah, what you mean? She was like, you don't know the impact that you have on people? I said, I mean, I only know what, people leave in the comment section or may tell me on the show. Right. Right. Mrs. DS1. That's right, Miss Classy Creole. Right? I was like, nah, babe, I never thought of it like that. And guess what she said to me? She said, wow. She said, I wouldn't have thought that. You didn't know the impact that you make on people. You see why I said unforgiveness, right, can stop your progress, can stump your growth? You see why I said this? You see why unforgiveness can be a man's weakness? And all the devil got to do is bring some people around me and get them to do me a certain way and turn on that unforgiveness. And I ain't no good. What y'all say in the South? I ain't no good. I don't be no good. No good for nobody. Especially not for me. See, this shit is deeper than what we think. Because we see forgiveness as weakness. Oh, how you gonna forgive them? You a sucker. See, I grew up around that. I grew up around that. But how long am I gonna allow how I grew up to dictate my legacy? You see? We can't keep using that, fellas. We got to learn how to forgive without feeling weak. Because forgiveness is a strength. Forgiveness is a strength. And I'm telling y'all this because one of my weaknesses is unforgiveness. And let me tell you what unforgiveness does. It hardens your heart. This is why we have heart attacks, y'all. Why you think I told y'all at the beginning of this year, I'm not going to be doing nothing to raise my cortisol levels? Anybody in my life that raises my cortisol levels, I'm going to fall back from you immediately. Immediately. It hardens your heart. Hardens your heart. It makes you feel that you become undeserving of good things in your life because you just waiting for the bad shit to happen. Because that's what that spirit craves. It craves that energy. And all that shit does is suck you dry and make you weak, fellas. It makes you weak. Being unforgiving. It makes you weak, bro. And I don't mean weak in other people's eyes. I mean, it makes you feel weak. Unforgiveness makes you powerless. It makes you powerless, bro. It makes you powerless. It makes you less effective. And again, forgiveness is for you. It ain't for her. It ain't for her. It ain't for her. It ain't for your mama. It ain't for your daddy. It's for you. I gotta forgive myself for thinking I'm so goddamn smart to end up with a hoe. That's what you gotta say to yourself, fellas. I ain't that goddamn smart. I ended up with this hoe. See, some of y'all never get over that shit. Because in your mind, you thought you had it all figured out. That's your ego as a man. If your ego can't be bruised, how you gonna be a leader? How you gonna lead? You can't take a blow to the ego. You can't take a blow to the ego. How you gonna lead, bro? When shit get hot, when it get hot in the kitchen, what you gonna do? You gonna fold. See, this is what I realized. And it's not that we're gonna intentionally fold. We ain't gonna be no more good to fight. And that's what the devil wants. That's what the devil wants from us men. He want to drain us. So when it's time to fight, you feeble. You're malnourished. You trying to fight like Shamar. You better clock that T. You trying to fight like Shamar. My bad. My bad, y'all. Yo, double tap y'all screens if y'all on the way in, man. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are just coming in. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. My bad. Let me share this video, man. I ain't mean to do that. Let me share my screen, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. Let me share this video, y'all. Shout out to everyone, man.
I know you're not gonna like what I'm about to say. For as long as you hold someone in your heart in unforgiveness, you will be handed over to some form of punishment. Now, where does that punishment come? Watch. This happened to me. It comes in your soul. That is, you know what the jailers deny you of? It's not bars. They deny you of peace. You get denied of a sense of freedom. You be up at night thinking about that person. You be waiting for the phone to ring. Jesus is telling us, I know you're not going to like what I'm about to say. For as long as you hold someone in your heart in unforgiveness, you will be handed over to some form of punishment. Now, where does that punishment come? Watch. This happened to me. It comes in your soul. That is, you know what the jailers deny you of? It's not bars. They deny you of peace. You get denied of a sense of freedom. You be up at night thinking about that person. You be waiting for the phone to ring.
Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Double tap your screens if you're just coming in. Shout out to Doug Ferguson. He says, it's like God needed me to hear this message today. Like you speaking right to me, bro. Salute to you, bro. Salute. I appreciate you, brother. Auto War says, bro, dead serious, but steady being funny. Hey, bro, I couldn't help that one. Shout out to my man King Ra in the building. What up, King Ra? Joe says, pride and ego have killed more men and destroyed more relationships than all the wars and diseases ever could. Facts, Joe. Facts, Joe. Salute to the OG, man. What up, Clever? Clever Creatrix, salute, salute. AC says the blessing is you are still here to correct yourself. Some didn't have the time to change. That's a fact, my brother. That's a fact. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. But like this brother just said in this video, you have to understand that there is an emotional toll that comes with unforgiveness. You know, some of us haven't forgave some people in our lives over the silliest stuff. Some of us is still holding grudges because your homeboy still owe you $100. You don't rock with your mans no more because he owe you some money he couldn't pay you back that he borrowed. What if your homeboy died tomorrow? You still gonna care about that $100 he owe you? Huh? Did you really miss that $100, nigga? Now you ain't got the $100 and you ain't got your friend no more. I heard another YouTuber a long time ago. He told a story about one of his very good friends. Him and his homeboy fell out over a shirt. Over a goddamn shirt. He stopped talking to his homeboy for 3 years over a shirt that he let his homeboy wear, and his homeboy never brought it back. Do you know this man told this story on his YouTube channel and cried because he regret holding a grudge against his friend over a goddamn shirt? This is what I'm talking about, fellas, when we try to justify goofy shit. Well, that ain't the point, DS1. It's the nigga, I'm a principal nigga too. I'm a principal nigga too. But what's the lesson in the principle? Huh? Huh? What? Okay, the principle. But what's after that? What's the lesson in the principle? That you shouldn't hold material over a relationship. See? That's the lesson. That's the lesson. That's the lesson that brother had to learn after being angry, after being unforgiving. And when you realize your unforgiveness, it actually hurts you more than the actual offense. It hurts you more. One of the guys I was going to war with is in my chat room right now. He's in my chat room right now. Me and this brother went to war for years on YouTube. For years. But I learned something from my previous beef that I employed after me and him was beefing. Kills. Shout out to Kills in the chat. And shout out to my brother Ebo. Ebo in the building. I'm going to just go ahead and say it. Ebo reached out to me and was like, yo, Kills want to dead the beef. He want to let it go. You know what I told Ebo? Tell him he good, man. I unblock him and everything. Look what told y'all. Look what Ebo said. Told y'all. I'm not getting up here lying. I told Ebo straight out. Yo, tell him he good, man. I'll unblock him. He good. And you know why? You know why I'm forgiving about that situation? And I forgive myself and I forgive the people who I beef with. You know why? You know why? Because at the end of the day, I wouldn't want to see nothing happen to those brothers. Because even though we fell out, I still had respect for those brothers at one point, and them brothers had respect for me. You see? I don't hate them brothers, even though they did some foul shit to me. I don't hate them. I don't hate nobody who hurt me in my life. You know what I hate? That it happened. I hate that it happened. That's what I hate. But guess what I had to accept? Get ready for more of it, DS1. Get ready. Get ready to be let down some more in your life. Get ready. Get ready. Oh, you want to be a mental health professional. Oh, you want to help people with their own trauma. Huh, DS1? This is what God be saying to me. Oh, you want to help people. Nigga, fix you. You better start listening to me and fixing you before you think I'm going to allow you to get paid to think you fixing somebody else. Oh, nigga, you think you going to just go get a master's degree and put doctor in front of your name and go out and act like you done helped all these people and you ain't helped you. Oh, that's what you think, huh? This the shit I be hearing. Oh, you think I'm a let? You think you got it figured out, huh, son? Huh? You think that's how I go? You think you gonna teach people about forgiveness and you the most unforgiving nigga? Huh? You think I'm gonna let you do that? Huh? I ain't breed you like the rest of these fake niggas. Think I'm gonna let you do that to yourself? DS1? That's what I be hearing. You better get ready. You better get ready. You better get ready. You want to keep praying for stuff. Are you prepared internally to deal with it? This is what I want you brothers to go home tonight and to think about. Don't think about it after you done drunk some reposado. It's Friday. You know, y'all done got off work. Some of y'all done got y'all checks. Don't think about this when you're drinking reposado. Try to think about it before. Am I prepared for what I'm asking for? Am I prepared for what I'm praying for? Am I prepared? Because see, everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to run shit till it's time to. Are you prepared? Internally, DS1. Internally, are you ready to really deal with people and take on their issues and listen to people's issues every day? Are you prepared for that? Is your spirit correct to deal with that the way I need you to deal with it? So DS1, you think you just gonna be another one of these fake doctors out here, huh? No. See, listen, y'all. Some of us are so spiritually protected that like it won't work. It won't happen until you do this. You keep ignoring this. You keep ignoring you. Why you keep ignoring you, DS1? You got people who watch you every day. You worrying about service in the community like you ain't a part of it. You ready to go service your community like you don't need no services from people in the community. You ready to love everybody, DS1, and you forgetting that people love you, nigga. You forgetting that people love you, nigga, and want to see you win just as much as you want them to. Some niggas is counting on you to win, DS1. If you fail in front of them, who knows what them niggas might do? See? Unforgiveness makes you powerless. It makes you powerless. You begin to lose sight of the mission and who you supposed to be. Because you so worried about what they done. You so caught up in what they done that you done forgot what you here to do. Because you supposed to do what you are ordained to do no matter what they do to you. And you know what I found out? You know what I found out? And a woman told me this. A woman told me this, fellas. This shit right here hit me like a ton of bricks. But guess what this woman told me? Of course it was in the past. What up, Cutthroat? Salute. This woman told me, of course I'm not going to say my government name, but she said, DS1, you ever thought about people treat you a certain way because they think you could handle it? Have you ever thought that people do hurtful things to you because they see how strong-willed you are? When this woman said this to me, I was like, what? I said, what? Hey, New York Nikki, that it felt like I got hit with a sludge hammer. Hey, Club, shout out to my man Club in the building. That shit hit me like a sludge hammer when she said that to me. I said, oh. I was like, what? Huh? And you know me, that shit activated demon. Hey, Taylor, that shit activated demons. When she said that to me, demon activated. So you know what I said. So are you trying to justify what you did to me? And I went off. And I went off. I went postal. Blew a gasket. Blew a gasket. Blew a gasket. Blew a gasket. What man want to hear that? What man want to hear somebody tell him? Because what it sounded like to me at that time, that sounded like to me that she was basically saying people do what they do to you because they expect you to deal with it and move on. I could not understand the underlying message in that, Cutthroat. I couldn't understand the underlying message. Now I do. Now I do. What I was basically being told was, you are built to handle it. And not just from me, but from anybody. You were designed with a strong will for that reason. Your strength and your resilience will attach people to you that's going to need your guidance and that's going to need to lean on your strength and to lean on your resilience and to lean on your charisma. You're not here to bear the world's burdens. You're here to lead people to God so they can be free. I learned that people get around me and they don't be scared no more. They not because I'm the big bro. No. No. Spiritual. They know I'm not going to leave them. They know I'm dependable. They know I will hold myself accountable. And people see people like that in life and they try to attach themselves to them people because that's what they need. That's what they need. Here it is. I was looking at it a whole nother way. I was thinking that people was just coming to intentionally harm me, when I had to learn that that's not it, DS1. You don't get it. And at that time, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. But trust and believe, everybody who ever reached out to me and told me, leave that stuff alone, stay focused, stay the course, I took heed to all of that. And that's how I got to this revelation within myself. Unforgiveness makes me powerless. Because how am I going to lead effectively and change things effectively if I can't forgive? If I can't forgive, let alone want to be forgiven. Because see, I'm going to tell y'all another dark truth about myself. And then we're going to wrap up today's show because today's Friday. Right? Another dark truth about myself is I don't ever believe that I'm ever forgiven. I don't ever believe that I'm ever forgiven. Because I know I don't forgive. I know I'm always think back to that time remember in the Bible, story about Lot and his wife? Let's use that story as a metaphor, fellas. What's up, Hassan? Right. Let's put ourselves there. Not the pause. Some of y'all that are listening are freaky. So I gotta say pause. Some of y'all are freaky, right? So when God said, leave the city and don't look back, or you will be turned into a pillar of salt. Fellas, when we don't forgive ourselves and we constantly look back, how do you feel? See, this is how you know the Bible is real. You just don't know the science and the math behind it. What happens when you're constantly looking back at the past and situations that you don't like and that didn't benefit you? What happens, fellas? You get salty. You get salty. You get salty. I know I do. I start saying salty shit. When you shouldn't even be in that realm no more. But we keep looking back, turning into a pillar of salt. It makes you bitter. What is salt is bitter. Salt. And let me show you how it's scientific now. Let me break it down and show you how it's science. What raises your blood pressure? What raises your blood pressure? Huh? 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 What raises your blood pressure? Salt. Salt. You ever been so mad, fellas? You ever raised your voice and got so mad and been so mad for so long that your goddamn throat was dry? Huh? Now say it ain't no science in the Bible. And I just showed you some science right there. You turn to a pillar of salt every time you look back at those negative situations and talked about what you should have done. That shit make you salty. And what does salt do in your body? It dries you out. It dries you out. Huh? Oh, yeah, you ain't think about it like that, right? You ain't think about it like that, right? Mm-hmm. And stress. When you're stressing, cynical, when you're stressing, your body produces more salt. This is why you get dehydrated and all of that. Salt. Too much salt raises your blood pressure. Too much stress. That salt that's building up. Mm-hmm. You ever notice when you upset or when you feeling salty about something, you want some salt? Do you notice that? When you salty about something, you go eat some chips. Cause chips have what? Salt in it. Hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's Friday. It's Friday. I ain't gonna hold y'all. but y'all done got me started. And shout out to y'all, man. I'm just joking. Much love to y'all, man. I appreciate everyone, man. That's salt. Salt raises your blood pressure. Being salty raises your blood pressure. This nigga Kills is crazy. That pizza, salt, cheese, you start to crave certain things. One of the things I crave when I'm upset is salt. I like to go eat hot shit. When I'm upset, I like to eat spicy food, which is not good for my gastrointestinal tract. Those hot foods. I like spicy food, hot curry. I like hot shit. I go get me a bag of hot fries, hot potato chips. Yeah. I'm putting extra hot sauce on my chicken when I'm upset. You ever been upset and you ate something and be like, yo, this ain't even hot. I need some more. That's all that is, man. That's all that is, man. What's up, Purple Groovy? What's going on with you? What up, Celine? I see you in the building. How you been, JB? What's going on? She says, no, I need a drink. Drinks? What type of drink, Celine? What type of drink? Tequila? What type of drinks? Tequila? Brandy? See, because some people, when they start feeling salty, they need something sweet to calm down. Oh yeah. Sometimes when I'm upset too, I go on a chocolate binge. I go start eating chocolate peanuts, chocolate pretzels, fudge rounds and Swiss rolls. I ain't gonna get up here and lie. I ain't gonna get up here and lie. Thank you, New York Nikki. I really appreciate that super chat. She says, anger will eat you alive. That's a fact. Shout out to New York Nikki, man, and salute to the 050 for showing their support, man. Thank you so much, New York Nikki. I appreciate that. Shout out to my guy, DMW Shots in the building, Big Brooklyn. He says, you already. Great work on time. Salute, big bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your support. Thank you, JB. Oh, Celine, you funny. She says gin with sparkling water. You know what's in that gin, right, Celine? Salt. Salt. That's why most people mix gin with a juice to offset the bitterness which comes from salt. Salt is in that gin. Salt. That's what's in the gin. And notice, gin, G-I-N, gin, G-E-N, gin, J-E-N, gin, J-I-N, gin, a spirit. What is liquor? Spirits. Shout out to everyone for tuning into today's show, man. I really appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show. I'm not going to hold y'all no longer, man. Shout out to everyone. I really appreciate y'all for pulling up this Friday. Like I said, I wanted to take a pivot off of the political talk, off of the music stuff, and let's get back to talking to each other and motivating and encouraging and inspiring each other, brothers. So salute to y'all. Shout out to all the ladies. I really appreciate y'all support always. Y'all know that. Shout out to my lovely lady mods for always coming through and holding it down. What's up, Queen Shay? Queen Shay says no Diddy. No Ciroc. That's what you saying, Queen Shay? No Ciroc. Taylor says no. What happened, Taylor? But shout out to y'all, man. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show, man. Show y'all support. Y'all can support by hitting the Cash App, $ DS100 Network. $DS100 Network is where y'all can show y'all support. Or y'all can hit me up on Venmo or PayPal at SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone for showing y'all financial support. It is very much appreciated. Most importantly, I appreciate you guys being here. Once again, shout out to y'all. We might do a show tomorrow. We might. Y'all stay tuned. If not, of course, I'm going to catch y'all Monday morning, 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. We will be back with the DS1 Wake Up Show. So shout out to everyone in the building once again. Much love. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, y'all, we got to heal before we build. We got to heal before we build, because we are our own agency. We are our own agency. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.